Listen, I really hope that you guys really listen to this. I would be very appreciative if you listen to this. Not the ones that actually are patrons or, long-time subscribers that's been in the chats and all that, but for the ones that just kind of watch along when I tell you listen to some other material, because this right here is really important. It can give you a whole lot of perspective. So please watch this. Just watch it, okay? All right, everybody. So this is going to be a little different here, but I'm definitely a little anxious to get into it. And I say anxious, I'm like ready to get into it. This right here is requested from another reactor named To Sushi, who got a hold of me and told me she wanted me to watch this right here. And I asked if I should go ahead and pre-watch it and then actually give my assessment on it, or should I watch it live? And she recommended I watch it live, which y'all know I love to do that. And so this is a clip, and it says, "The truth about YouTubers that make reaction videos." So I am getting ready to roll right into it, because on the front of the cover it says something like "Myth Busted" or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll into it, listen to it, and I'll probably do it in 2 segments, or I might just do this whole video. It depends on how much y'all pay attention to it or whatever like that. But anyway, I'm getting ready to roll into it, and y'all know what I do. I'm giving my true assessment on it and all that good stuff. So let's do this. All right. And here we go.
The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13.
Yeah, baby girl. You know what I want to do. Come on. Yeah, baby girl.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. It's your homie Faith Chase, aka Chosen Effect, back on the deck, getting ready to wreck this set. Now, guys, this video right here, I want to share some information with you guys to give you a bit of a reality check, because there is so many misconceptions that goes on. So basically, on one of my videos, and I'm not going to mention their name, I haven't deleted the comment, it's in my comments, so you can scroll down on one of my channels. I'm not going to tell you which one. If you either you know or you don't, because I don't want to put anyone on blast. That's not my style. I'm not here to put anyone on the spot or embarrass them or anything like that. But I do want to address what they said, because it is a common misconception that probably a lot of people have in regards to us creators. Okay, now there's a misconception in particular to a certain type of creator, which is people who are doing reaction videos. There's this misconception. People think that when you're doing these reaction videos and they see all these views on the channel and on the video and stuff from these different reactions that you're doing, and they're like, oh my gosh, they're making bank, they're making crazy dineros.
Right.
And then you'll get someone say, and I'm going to just kind of loosely say what this person kind of said in the comment, but like, oh, someone else getting rich off of one of the most popular groups in the world, blah blah blah, and making money off of them, and yada yada yada, and all that kind of stuff from the reaction, that kind of attitude. Which, let me tell you something, the truth. There's a few truths here, and I'm going to kind of basically break it down in the simplest, shortest term way that I can do it. I don't want this to be a freaking 30-minute video on the topic, because it's just, I don't want to put my energy into that. But I do want to get the facts straight so you guys kind of understand. So the first thing you need to know is that 80%, the number is probably higher. It just depends how lucky you get. The truth is, it's a luck of a draw, because between, I would say 80 to 90% of every single video that I react to personally, and like this is all across the board, every single reactor goes through this, your video gets freaking copyright, you get
right
like a notice for copyright claim, okay,
right
for the video. that means that the publishing company, and guys, by the way, I'm an artist, okay? I'm an actual been signed before to major label. I'm an artist, got my own record label. I've been in the music industry for a long time, okay? I've been doing music 8 years old, guys, so I know a little something about the topic in general, okay? But the bottom line is the copyright claim comes in, okay? By the way, another misconception, it's not YouTube giving you this copyright claim, okay? YouTube facilitates that initially, but basically gets a claim from the actual publishing company of the artist, okay? They're the ones who make the choice. YouTube is not making the choice of whether or not this video is going to get a copyright claim or not. It is actually the freaking publishing company of the artist who makes that decision. So most videos that we react to, guess what? They get copyright claimed instantly. If it's anybody who's
right
anybody,
from the start.
And even they don't even have to be anybody, because even the smaller artists and everything like that, if they're with TuneCore or something like that, different companies, doesn't matter who they're with. Basically, long story short, anybody can make it so that when their music gets played across any platform, that it is instantly copyright claimed, okay? That copyright claim means that, now don't get me wrong, we can dispute that claim, and the smart reactors do try to, dispute it. Whether or not it's worth their time or energy is argumentative, because a lot of times you'll dispute it and it doesn't matter, because certain companies, for example, when Eminem dropped his album, if you freaking reacted to that, chances are 100% that no one was able to claim anything on that except for the publishing company Eminem. They would have copyright claimed it, and no one saw a dime from that video, okay? So it's a misconception. We're not making money. Most of us do not make any money from the reaction videos that you guys really want to hear. The stuff you really want to hear, chances are it's going to get copyright stricken, all right? So that's why you notice a lot of reactors won't react to certain things anymore, because they've learned now it's not worth their while. And you guys gotta understand something, all right? Let me just point out something else. Well, before I do point out the reality of, I want to say something else. There's a lot of work that goes into making videos. I don't know if you guys must think it's this super easy thing, but, and I guess depending on your production quality and the level of effort that you want to put into something, sure, there's probably a less hard way. And then there's the more hard way and more time-consuming way. And me personally, every time I do a video, it is very time-consuming. I don't just put out crap. I usually do all kinds of things. You've seen some of my videos. If you're on this channel watching this right now, you've seen a lot of my different types of videos I do. And I put a lot of effort into putting out something that not only looks good, but sounds good and is polished, has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
That is so right.
I like to do that. I like to make it complete and perfect. So there's a lot of time and effort that goes into that. It's not a 3-minute or a 5-minute thing. You got once you've first even decided what video you're gonna do, you've got to actually put it all together. You got to take the time, and you got to actually come up with what you want to do, your content for the video. You got to know what you're talking about. I mean, me personally, I'm kind of good at just being in the moment with that stuff, but it takes time after you finish recording everything to actually color grade, to edit, to lie it all together, to freaking choose your music and things to complement the video, any effects that you may have. There's a lot more to it, guys. And then you spend a lot of time sitting waiting for it to render after the fact. Then you've got to upload it, and then you've got to put in all your information onto YouTube for the video and stuff. Like, it's not a 5-minute thing, okay? It's a lot of work. And for someone like me who puts out multiple videos daily, I don't know if you guys notice my grind. I have multiple channels, and I put out multiple videos daily, okay? Multiple videos. So this is not a 5-minute thing for me. For me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, even though I do know there's some other people out there who grind hard on YouTube. But for me personally, I'm constantly spending multiple hours. It is a full-time job plus for me, doing what I do to get out content for you guys. Okay, I do not make money from matter of fact, I haven't made anything from YouTube yet personally. Just let me put that out there, because there's a threshold. Okay, you might see a video I might have 4,000 views on, but guess what? I didn't make any money from it because it was probably copyright claim. That's how most of the videos are on my channel. You're lucky if you're making 50 cents after you've had, you know, a video that you've worked so hard on. If you're lucky when you're a small, you know, channel and stuff. And then when you become a bigger channel, yeah, you might make a couple extra dollars. But, you know, there's also, outside of the video side and things, there's also then the aftercare. You know, you've got me personally. I spend so much time trying to comment back to everyone, read through everyone's comments, interact with my fan base, audience, everything. You know, like there's all of that keeps going, and it's just non-stop. And between all of that, I made a website to complement the channel that has the merch and all this other stuff, so that people who want to buy merch and support the channel, everything, can do it, because people always ask about that. Your fans become loyal, and if it wasn't for that side of things, guys, which again, I've only just done that, so I haven't sold any of that stuff. I haven't done any of that stuff yet. So if it wasn't for that, though, most YouTubers wouldn't make anything from, as far as, I'll leave it in the reactor world, but they wouldn't make much money, because again, all the stuff that you guys really want to hear is getting copyright claim. That's a fact. Okay. Other thing I want to point out, though, is I want to point out that anyone says, let's say if you are fortunate enough to make a couple dollars from one of these videos that you do, that you react to, that someone else's song and things like that. As an artist myself, first of all, I want to say, if anyone out there is reacting to my music and things, that's a blessing. And this is why what we do with anyone's song is totally a freaking awesome thing for the artist. Because what it does is, first of all, it introduces the artist to multiple new audiences, because each reactor has their own audience and their own fan base. So every time you do, you know, you like see someone who's reacted to it, you know how there's tons of different people reacted to a song. Those are multiple different communities that are getting introduced to that song. Okay, so the artist is getting introduced to a new potential fan, a new potential income stream from that fan. You know, someone else who might buy their music, someone else who might go and literally, if they don't buy the music, they can go and stream it on the freaking channel and things like that. They might buy their merchandise. They might, you know, go and see them perform in concerts. So the point is that the misconception that a lot of you guys have is just so freaking like far-fetched. It's like on a whole another planet, man. Like, so I'm trying to break it down so you guys understand. This is the other thing, when you hear you know, people saying, reactors, creators of any sort, saying, guys, please subscribe, please like the channel, please buy some merch, please support my Patreon, please feel free to donate stuff, because this is actually a very time-consuming thing, and most people, they're hoping and praying that all their hard work will someday, somehow, be worthwhile, and at the very least, they can put some food on their plate from all the effort. You guys gotta understand, this is not a game for most people. You know, they take it serious. I mean, me personally, I'm making this video right now. It should really tell you just how serious I am about this. I'm really passionate about this and the topic, and you know, I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea about the reality of the situation, man. I've been hustling on this platform, me personally. I mean, I've had a channel on YouTube since like 2011 or 9 or 10, I don't know, sometime a long time ago. Actually I had a few times, but they're all like was my music stuff, you know, my music videos and things and things like that. And I didn't really use the platform. I didn't know how to really utilize the platform properly back then. I wish I knew then what I know now. I would be freaking laughing right now, but I didn't. So in current times, when I actually figured out I wanted to start vlogging and I wanted to start doing content on YouTube and all this kind of stuff, this has been right now. This has already been just about, I think I'm getting ready to come on the 2-year anniversary of hustling on this platform. I definitely think it's just around the corner that now it'll be going on 2 years that I've been hustling nonstop, and only finally you guys have seen me. You guys who are on this channel right now, if you're new and you're just watching this, you can look back and you can see that it's only been in the past, like January, that my Faith Chase channel, which is the channel that I was literally freaking going nuts over for the past couple years, finally got monetized. I've done over 240 videos or something on this channel.
240. I've done like thousands.
Over that course of time.
Like thousands.
And, yeah. Like I've been hustling, man. And it's only now just become monetized. So, you know, that's a lot of work and a lot of effort to only realize that now. That was in between running my restaurant and doing music stuff and producing things, like all these other things that I love doing, but I was still trying to fit that in, and it's a time-consuming. It takes up now. The grind is so intense. The amount of uploads and things I'm doing now and is so intense. It is like I lose sleep over it. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally lose sleep because there's just not enough hours in the day. So I'm grinding and going, and I'll be lucky. I'm not really a big sleeper, anyways, but you know. I might get like, if I'm lucky, a good night for sleep for me, if I'm lucky, is like 4 hours. I would say that's like a blessing. But I'm not someone who likes to sleep. You hear me always say that I'll catch up on my sleep when I die. That's kind of my thing. I say that all the time. But, you know, I just want to live life to the fullest each and every day. So, but I want to make this clear. I'm not going to go on about the other topics right now, because that's for another day, another video. But I just wanted to let you guys know the reality, man. So the point is that anyways, what reactors do is good. It's free promo for the artists, and the artists most likely are getting paid the money from those videos anyways, because they've copyright claimed it. And if they didn't copyright claim it, because technically what we do falls in the rules of what's called fair use. Because technically, and this is something that, you know, depending who you talk to, is a bit of an issue, because reactors should be able to get paid for their effort and work for creating an original work out of their reaction. You know, it's fair use, it's commentary, they should be able to get that some sort of revenue for their work. You imagine how many times you guys have seen me. I've done like a freaking 20, 25, 30-minute video, and for a freaking 2-minute, 3-minute song. And then they own it. They own the whole video. Song, after I've done a video that I've spent hours making and goes for all that extended length of time, is going to claim the whole video? Yeah. Like, you guys tell me, is that fair? Do you think that's fair? Like, seriously, you know, like breaking down a video, breaking down bars, doing all these things that you guys have seen me do. Like, I'm not talking for anyone else. We'll just use me as an example. But like, how is it fair that someone is going to, when you've broken up the song, it's not like you just sit there, play the song, do nothing, and then just, you know, you've not done that. You know, if that's the case, TV shows and movies and all these other things like that exist in the world, like, you know, that would mean that any artist's music that was any of those things, that they would make no money, the people who created these projects, and all 100% of that goes to the person who made the song. How's that fair? So anyways, as an artist myself, I would be flattered if tons of people in the world wanted to freaking react to my song. It's great. And I think there should be a fair thing, though. You know, even if you're sharing the revenue, you know, even if the artist is getting a percentage and you're getting a percentage, that at least, that's fair, right? That's fair. They get a little something, you get a little something. But no, guys, that's not how it works. Usually 80% or more of these videos, they're taking 100% of the freaking video. Do you guys understand that? You didn't know that. I bet you didn't. Because otherwise, people wouldn't be leaving comments like that on my channel. So, yeah, they're taking 100%. So how is that fair? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, it's not YouTube's choice. It's the copyright people, the publishing companies who are making these choices and decisions. And like, we have a space where YouTube set it up really easy and nice. They've streamlined it. We can put the dispute in. They have categories for reaction video, falls under fair use. They acknowledge that and everything. It is common knowledge that it does. And then guess what? This is what happens. So we can put up to 2,000, I don't know if it's 2,000 characters, probably 2,000 characters. I was going to say 2,000 words, but it's 2,000 characters in your reason why you should be free from getting a copyright claim on that freaking video. I've put out 1,997 characters, 3 short of 2,000. I could have put a ... and it would have been 2,000. And I also included there's actually a fair use freaking, like, the government has created, like, falls within that. Put all that information, every single thing there.
Yep.
And these people will send you an email. You'll get a message back
fast
that says,
nope.
The copyright holder has after reviewing your dispute, has decided that
they're still
your
right.
claim is still not valid, and they're going to take all the money. Like, these guys, like, they're first of all, to me, in my opinion, and looking at from both sides as an artist and as someone who's a content creator, it's not fair what they're doing. It's not right. They shouldn't be able to do that. They can't. That's just not right, man. But they're taking advantage of the system. That's my opinion. Okay, it's my opinion. You have your opinion, but I think what's fair would be everyone gets a little something who's entitled to it. That's fair. It's my opinion. So anyways, I just wanted to, I'm gonna end this here because I'll just keep talking. I'm kind of now just blah blah blah, and I've talked longer than I intended to because I didn't want this to be a super long video on the topic. And yeah, I've kind of lost interest in talking about it anymore because there's nothing that really I can do about it anyways, except just let you guys know the reality of the situation so that next time you watch a reactor who's created this content for you guys, and maybe you'll appreciate it a bit more and understand the hard work that they're doing, and that most times they're not making the cheddar that you think in your head that they're making from it whatsoever. That's the reality. So anyways, remember, live each moment to the fullest and keep it off tap. I'm out. Peace.
Well, she definitely nailed that. She hit the nail straight on the head with that. I know a lot of people, I've gotten the same thing. I really don't pay no attention, but man, to hear her break it down and say it like that, it kind of makes you like, well, woo, you know, I do put in quite a bit of time putting all this stuff together from, I mean, y'all heard it. I hope y'all heard it. Now, I absolutely love what I do. I love what I do. And I say when I love what I do, I'm talking about I love interacting with you guys, enjoy hearing this new music and all that. And I didn't even think about it. She just made me think about some things I never really thought about. Like, I was happy with the computer system and all that stuff that I had before. And y'all remember the day when I built my own computer? I built my own computer just so I can make things faster, so it won't be as time consuming to upload it on here. So to a lot of people to sit there and say things like, because I get comments, and honestly, it don't bother me because I have a job. So I be telling people all the time, like, if you don't want to donate to my Patreon channel or donate to PayPal, I really can care less because I'm going to make money from having a real job. But just think about what she said when she said this is a 100% real job, like you put in hours, and you do. So imagine I go hospitals, facilities, and skilled nurse facilities doing to see patients and all that, then come home and also do this too. And y'all just don't know it is, if you listen to what she said everything, what goes into, and that's just making one video. Now, she said she might post 2 or 3 videos in a day. You see how many I'm putting up? Like she said, you see what you do is you get a result. You get a video. And since the video was only 5 minutes long, you figured it only took me that long to do it. from the beginning of listening to it to react, from watching it, putting it all on the computer, putting this little thing, dragging this here, dragging it there, dragging that, clipping this, clipping that, doing my little thing at the end, adding this. A lot of stuff does go into it. So I'm not one to, I don't hold nothing back from you guys or anything like that. But yeah, you hear what she said. If you doing reaction videos, most likely you are not making any money on there. That's part of the reason why I say I hope that y'all actually just get an idea of what this channel is about and what I'm about, and hope that y'all are checking out my other material. Now, the things I do myself, that's where you can make money off of it. But guess what? I'm just being real with y'all. From what I'm told from YouTube, I get about 20 to 30 cents per 1,000 views on my stuff. So just think, if you go look at any of my other material right now, like my comedy stuff, any of the stuff that I do besides reaction videos, if you go and look, and you see that the video may have 1,000 views, I probably just made like 20 cents. So yeah, y'all just don't know. Yeah. And then here's the thing too. The minute you upload a video, I might do a screenshot and show y'all. The minute you do a video up here and you upload it to YouTube, it'll instantly tell you ineligible, can't monetize on this because the copyright owners are da. Then also you can get something called a copyright strike, where they will give you a strike for playing the music and all that. And when you get a strike, it doesn't come off your channel for like 30 days or 60 days or something like that. But if you get 2 strikes, they actually won't allow you to post anything for, I forget how many days. You get 3 strikes, they pretty much can shut the channel down. So you are, another thing that was, I know it's cool that she didn't mention in here, is that you are running the risk that if you do have that type of music playing in your, I can just be here talking to you guys right now with background music playing, and they will take it. And if that background music have a copyright strike that comes along with it, that can shut your whole channel down. I mean, it's really some risky stuff that they're doing. I wish there was a system that they had where you can find out. Is one thing, for instance, with me, if they tell me from the beginning a lot of times that this video is ineligible to monetize, I'm cool with that. That's completely fine. I'm cool with that. But if I'm doing a video of showing y'all some of my talents, like I'm playing the piano, I mean, they'll try to claim that too. If I'm doing something with my dog and I got a certain type of music playing, they will claim the whole video, like she said. So you don't see that going on. Like, just think about your favorite movie, Bad Boys, Bad Boys with Martin and Will Smith. Just think bad boys, oh, what you gonna do? You hear that. What if the copyright owners claim the whole movie all because that was played in there? That's what they do to us. That's why a lot of times y'all hear me doing stuff in my videos. I got like short little clips where I'll show something, you don't hear the song for no more than 8 seconds or something like that, because they will claim your whole video. So like she said, you put 30 minutes into making a video. No, if she did a 30-minute video, like that 20-minute video she did right there, I'm pretty sure it maybe took her like an hour to have that whole thing put onto her computer, put into her whatever software she's using, get it rendered. If she had to do any editing or cutting any certain type of lighting that she wants, and then upload it to YouTube, I'm pretty sure it took like an hour to an hour and a half for her to do that. Now, with that being said, just think about it. If she has music playing in the background, the faintest of song, it can be played for, like she said, for a minute. They're taking her whole video. That's what they do. So this is really good. I want to give a shout out to To Sushi, who's another reactor who actually recommended that I listen to this, and I'm so glad I did, because it just puts a lot of things into perspective for a lot of people that think that, oh my God, he won't play a song unless you do it on Patreon. And to be quite honest with you, now from hearing it like this, I know I do. Y'all know I do. I'm going to continue to do that. I roll the songs out of the bingo ball at random for the subscribers or whatever like that. But now that you see how much time we do put into doing things like this, it's almost like, well, if people want to go on Patreon and donate to Patreon, or even if some people say he won't play your song unless you pay for it on Patreon, y'all don't understand what goes into doing all this. And I'm glad she said that. And one thing she didn't mention either is this. I want to draw your attention to this. There's something called a power bill. Yes, I know, like a lot of times y'all want me to go live, but like I said, it's no problem with, no, let me not do that. I'm gonna stay on this thought. These lights that y'all see right here, so y'all can't see all this stuff right here is part of the setup. You know what I mean? The camera being right there, my computer, my monitor, my modem, another light right there, a light right up here. All this stuff is something called a power bill. Now imagine, I'm uploading stuff pretty much every single day, except for sometimes on the weekends. And you get something called a power bill. You're not getting paid from YouTube. So just think what happened. My power bill your power bill is going to spike because you're spending so much time doing this stuff on a computer, uploading, going live with you guys, which y'all know I'm not complaining about that. Thank God I have a really great career to where I'm paying it. But my point is, it has gone up. Now, the ones that donate on Patreon, or some of you that donate on PayPal, I appreciate that because it helped compensate for some of that. But y'all know what I use it for, though. You know what I use it for? I use it to help a lot of people out. So I don't mind that the bill has gone up and I'm paying it. I just cut back on some other stuff that I may have to, that I've done before, because to be quite honest with you, it went up, but not much, because before I was doing this stuff on YouTube, I was gaming. So I would game until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So the power bill hasn't gone up that significant, but it has gone up. And I know it's from the use of the computer and doing everything that I do on here. So hopefully this puts some things into perspective. A lot of people that are, and I know that y'all do, because y'all tell me in Patreon, y'all appreciate it. Y'all appreciate what I do. Y'all appreciate me taking the time out. A lot of you say things like, I appreciate you taking the time away from your family. A lot of you have actually, and I'm not going to say y'all names because I know y'all don't want me to. A lot of y'all have actually made extra donations on Patreon, or you actually gave extra on PayPal just to say, Ty, I know that you are a busy man and you do X, Y, and Z, da, 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 da. Thank you for doing this, because here we are locked up during this time, and we don't, you helping keep our mind off the negativity. You take your time out to help coach us through these issues that we might have, be it depression or spiritual things, da, 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 da. Y'all give me a lot of feedback on that. So, I mean, it's you know, it's pretty cool how a lot of this stuff pan out, but at the same time, for the ones that just like to say, he won't do my song, I've been subscribed to you for 6 months and you're not doing my song. Try doing this yourself and let's see how it goes. And then on top of that, what she didn't, I don't know if she mentioned this too, about the emails. Guys, you go emails, and even me just responding back to you guys' comment, leaving a heart or something like that. You got to understand, there may be 1,000 comments in 20 minutes. Just think, I have over 100,000 subscribers. There may be 1,000 comments in 20 minutes. And I'm trying to flow through these and leave people a heart, make sure I'm reading everything that they're saying. Sometimes I respond to you guys. Sometimes I don't. I at least try to give a heart to let you know I acknowledge that I seen what you wrote, or I do like what you wrote. If I didn't leave a heart, it don't mean that I didn't read your comment or anything like that. It might mean I've not just gotten to it or something. So, but I do try to respond and leave a heart to let y'all know that I have read your comments and whatever. But that's some deep stuff right here. So think about people that actually have a ton of subscribers, and they do reactions. Like I seen some, like, from y'all introduced me to some of these other reactors. There's some that got like 1 million subscribers. No Life Shaq does, and I think y'all introduced me to the 2 guys I had on the other night, Lost in Vegas. They got I think they have 1 million subscribers or more, and they have Patreon channels, and that's the reason why they formed Patreon channels, because YouTube is not paying. They're not paying because the copyright owners are taking all of this. So when people say things like, "Oh, you charging to do this," da da da, I didn't know anything about that. But now that I've watched this video, I'm like, well, it's kind of cool that people are actually willing to pay a monthly fee to get a song played, because you don't know what can happen to us for putting that song up there. Let's just let me give you an example. So if one of the patrons on the channel, if they pay $5 or $10 or $15 or $30, whatever like that, they're paying that for a month. They pay that for a month. They pay that 1 month. But what goes into all the work that you put in, the time that you put in, like I said, your power bill is going up, and some of these people don't have jobs. This is all they do. So I couldn't even imagine that. And to be quite honest with you, if I didn't have the career that I have, and it pays really, really well, let's just say, I'm just giving an example. Let's just say if I just had a nice job to pay minimum wage, I kid you guys not, there is no way I would be doing reaction channels. I would go broke trying to do reaction channels, because with the power bill going up and me trying to stay in all, no, there's no way I would be doing reactions at all. I would just be trying to do something else, because it does not pay at all. You know, like I said, 1,000 views, 15, 20 cents per 1,000 views. And you only got, and it ain't even really about the views. It's actually about how long the people are watching it. If you guys are watching the video for the whole 10-minute span or the 15, 20-minute span, if you're watching it the whole time, that's actually what you get paid for, because it'll tell you your watch time has gone up. Your views have gone up. So it's not about views. People think that, oh, you getting like a penny a view. No. You getting like 15 to 20 cents per 1,000 views or something like that, depending on what type of platform you have or who you are in the YouTube realm. So thank God that I'm not really, that's why I tell you guys, I take my time with it. That's why I don't rush into anything. If I was to do this 100%, it would be because YouTube is substantially paying me to be doing it. So anyway, again, I'm just about to end this right here, because I'm already in 30 some odd minutes into this. And I want to give another shout out to 2 Sushi, who is another reactor that had me do this and wanted me to listen to this, and kudos to you for that, and hopefully we'll be able to put something together to where we can collab, and looking forward to that. Everybody else, leave comments in here and tell me what you think. And it is giving me some ideas for some other things, though, but I'll talk about that a little later, though. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys not only watch this video, no, but I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, and I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through Jesus. I'm a survivor. Fight for my life. right here is most likely the next video that you're going to go to. If you are watching the premiere, this is going to lead you to the next reaction video. This one right here is most likely going to be the video you're going to watch that has stuff to do with me and my comedy stuff, different things that I do, all right?